Hello everybody, welcome to week number 9, I believe, or 8. Hold on, what's the date? 19. Okay, today is 19, so you're watching number 8. Yes, week number 9, and I'm going to start with this design from FANSELLS Tomato. Do you remember this design? That I was really happy the way it looks like. Yeah, here it is. I just pull out this little tiny frame. It was before in a big hoop, then I changed to small one because I needed big one for something else. So I was kind of like a stitch in this corner. So right now I pull this out and I want to put back into my big hoop. And I can, if I can move a little bit this way, it's like it's almost fitting design, but you know what? A little bit sideways, and basically the whole side will be kind of in. So I will put in this hoop and I will be working on the green color right there. It's going to be light color, as in here you can see the border. So I already parked my thread where I'm going to start. And look at that tomato, how juicy is this? Just a few stitches not finishing here, but yeah, the wrinkle from the hoop, so sorry about that. That's a bottle of oil in the back up there. We have olives. Yeah, that's what I'm going to work. Project number 1. So we have 14 count Ada, and this is 34 by 34 design. I have, that's the threads for it. I was thinking first, like I still have this little frame left over, but when I look in here, actually hoop will fit a little bit better. So I'm going to put this canvas into the hoop and we can stitch, we can start. Let's try to stitch a little bit. And while we stitch, I will tell you a little bit of the story. Today is such a disaster day. So when I wake up, well, right now, as I'm stitching, it's Sunday, you know, let's get the date. It's 19th of March, and I decided to record video recipe for my cooking channel. I spent lots of time, many hours, preparation, cooking, slowly recording, and then I started uploaded to my computer my video, and start popping on computer error, what is going on? So finally I uploaded my bits and pieces about cooking, started to process video, and one piece, the most important one, when I was talking about ingredients, that was like six minutes of the video on the beginning of my recording did not upload properly and wasn't playing. I got mad, of course, deleted that one piece of 6 minutes, and the rest of I kind of save it. So maybe one day I will try to re-record the one little piece and add it together pieces, but that's kind of like got me off my track. And then of course Catherine decided to make today cookie and bake cookies. So she asked her brother to go to the store and do some shopping for some ingredients. So they come home and she needed something. So I went into the cupboard upstairs in the kitchen and I pull out my sugar powder, and the way the jar I have on that powder, it's the one that kind of like you push it from the top and it's go like it's not screw in lid, it's like a push on the inside, and it slipped off my hand. It hit the counter, the lid is open, of course, the lid is left in my hands. Jar hit the desk, not the desk, counter, and all the sugar powder went into my face. And I'm just like, oh my god, that would be so funny if this would be like, you know, camera rolling. Oh my god, that was funny. So okay, that was bad, right? So then Catherine was baking a peanut butter cookie, because Daddy like peanut butter cookie, and she did some recipe from the book, but the book called for 3 eggs. So she cracked first egg. She went to buy herself those eggs. It has 2 yolks in 1 egg. So she's like, okay, how can I measure now cookie recipe? So I say, well, maybe instead of 3 eggs, just use 2 eggs. But then she cracked another 2 eggs, and it was with 1 yolk. So I thought it's okay, just use this 3. So 1 extra yolk. But after she mixed all ingredients, it feels like the butter was softer, more liquidy than it should be. So I said, okay, something goes wrong with your recipe. My thing did not upload it properly. Why don't you put you know, more flour into your recipe? So she put flour more to recipe, and that was good. So she baked first time, got the recipe from the book, and I think I showed you one time the book. So she did, and she planned to do 2 recipes, but because this one didn't go as well as she wanted, so she's like, okay, I'm going to work out instead. It's enough 1 recipe for today. So that's our cooking journey today. Yes, and I was going to record her the way she cooking bacon cookie, but then it was just lots of commotion in the house, because by the time it was my husband and my son was here, it was just not good time to record video at all. So instead of 2 video, we got 0 today. Oh, that's make me upset when I was put my heart into my cooking thing and didn't go well. So I will have to redo it. There, I will have to redo it. Something didn't go well, but I was laughing when this powder got exploded in my face, my hair, all over counter. There was lots of cleanup need to do. Oh well, stuff happened. So then I thought, okay, should I even start record this video today, or I'm gonna be end up like, you know, who knows, maybe not going to record my video, like something go wrong. And okay, wait, hold on, can't find a hole. What if this video not going to be recorded? That's my fear now, because everything goes wrong today. But at least I will try this 1 episode, and maybe little by little I will put into my program just over the week, so I can check them right away if they go well or not. I don't know. Stuff happening. Talked to my mom and sister today on the phone. That was good, happy moments to talk to them always. Fortune count, not so comfy to stitch like the 11 was, right? By the way, I'm stitching also my season spring sampler. So even you don't see it, it's been stitching behind the camera. I was stitching yesterday, last night, so I did some good progress. Finish all 310 color, finish some another. Now I'm working kind of with the pink threads one last flower left and that symbol will be done. So I'm doing some progress on one more canvas. On the end of this week, on the end of this video for you, I will have to remember to show you what I was stitching. Even the sampler. Okay, for some reason I feel like my eyes are blurry. Why? Hold on. My glasses has a fingerprints. Let me wipe my glasses a little bit. Feels like I'm not seeing nothing. Okay, that's a little better. Still, I feel like my eyes watering for some reason. I think it's because of the little bit of the smoke and heat from the oven, I think. Or maybe my just distraction. I was joking when I got the sugar powder in my face. I was just joking. I was like, oh, I'm such a sweet lady, literally. Catherine says like, you weird. That's creepy, she said. But you should see my face. White. Oh my goodness. What a disaster day. Hopefully that's done now and nothing else going to happen. So let's talk about this design. I did put in my red hoop as I said I would, and let me maybe, can we get a little bit more close? Just a little bit for adjustment. Yeah, so my plan is to probably work on this corner. So when I do this green in here and maybe a little bit there, till I kind of finish this thread that I'm working right now, and then I will grab this symbol that is yellow and go after the single ones first, then I will do with the gray this blue all the way around. So basically I want to do that as much as possible to finish maybe, but at the same time I would love to work a little bit more. If I can show you this way, I would love to finish wherever I have misses, like in here a little bit, and then this pink color that you see, this is the only this symbol. Oh no, a little bit further I have as well, but not too much. So I think I'm going to finish maybe this one. Yeah, that would be easy to eliminate this color. But for now, just like right on the edge in here, so that's why I'm going to do this edge a little bit. So I just wanted to show you where I am right now, so you can see where we starting with you and how much progress I will make. So just remember this 2 olives in here, looks like a bum. So next to the olive, that's where we kind of starting. So we'll see how much progress I will create. Oh my goodness, I think I need a nap or something. I can't find a hole in this canvas. I'm blind today. No joke, that's what I'm going to do. You know what? I'm going to grab my iPad, lay down on a sofa, call Daisy to snuggle with me, and I will play a couple of games, maybe Candy Crush Soda, Candy Crush, whatever that is, and or actually watch some videos on YouTube, and then I will feel more maybe relaxed and will be better stitching, because feels like right now I'm still have a depression from ruining my recipe video. I was so happy to have, like, you know, today new recipe, because I would love to upload something at least once a week on that channel, and just didn't go well. Oh well, that's what happened, right? That's what happened. Oh, you know what, we see stitching together for 13 minutes. So let's just continue till this frame is over, and then I will remember. So this is around, maybe will be like about 25 minutes video. So when I decided to do my second canvas, actually I did bring with me second canvas. I figure out what canvas I will work on, but I will show you this in my next half an hour video. And then I will stitch over the week and get back to finish my video on Saturday. I did brought my one of the custom diamond painting. It's right now new target in here on my table to finish one of my other whips, and that is my daisies, just if you're wondering. But you know what, by the time you're watching this video, I'm sure we will have already whip and chat with you on the canvas. And maybe even by the time you're watching this video, the canvas will be finished. Who knows? I don't know how fast I am. Sometimes I think I am. I would finish much faster if I would just do one project at a time, not only millions of them, right? Very cold outside, very windy. And I asked my mom how was weather in Ukraine. She said also very cold and windy. So looks like we're getting the same weather. I say we have even snowflakes flying. Well, at least they don't have a snow, which is good. I got notification that on 20th, which is tomorrow, I will receive some package on the way. I don't know yet from who. So we should have some unboxing. We should have some unboxing. I just stabbed myself. See, right now I'm stitching kind of slow because I'm doing just with one hand. Later on I will stitch with two hands, so it's going to be much faster progress. I will get more comfortable position. My sampler I'm stitching in my hands. I just roll a canvas because it's so little. And I don't want to put in a hoop or a frame because I'm not going to have it, the whole thing in a frame at once, and because I'm doing a cross country, so I have like nibble there to get the color eliminated of it, you know. So I'm just like all over the canvas working, so I can't really frame it. So for me it's easy. When canvas it's tiny, even like this tiny, I was going to work in my hands, but I cannot do a really good job if I record video. It have to be in a frame. So maybe that's why that sampler I'm not going to stitch anymore with you, just going to show you progress little by little. And I think that it's gonna be fine, right? Because we still having a lot of project working with you. So for this week, I don't know if I will have a 2 project or 3 projects. I might will do 2 new and probably 1 something that we already stitched. Well, most likely that's going to be my fox lady, because I want to finish her. Not sure how fast I can finish her. I want to finish all that yellow colors that I showed you, at least inside of that frame, and then start the orange symbol on her hair. Okay. I can't believe I put away for so long this particular canvas. I thought I will finish very quick, but you know what? It looks small, but it's not as fast project, especially when you have, I think when last time I stitched this project, I have like 13 canvases that I started into my whip, and now it's just totally ridiculous number. I do want to have a less diamond paintings in my whip, that's for sure. So that's why I really go now and trying to twist my arms not to start anything new till I finish a couple more of my whips. So 2 of them already done. My city, the street with the car street from Crafties, and equal buy from those birds that was for a long time was in my whip. So now I'm glad that I could, you know, minus, I take them off of my spinner wheel, and was feeling good that they already finished. So then I want to do now my daisies, because it's like maybe 40% done, or maybe even more, because I finished all the dark color up there. And canvas, of course, bigger, so take me a little bit longer. I think that now all my canvases that left in my whip are kind of like a big size of canvases. All small one I'm already finished, so it's not going to be as fast, but you know me, I never sleep. I'm staying half of the night. Last night again I was staying to, oh, that's why I'm so sleepy and tired, because I was up like after 4 in the morning. Huh, wonder why I'm so tired. And I wasn't even sleepy, but I was like, okay, that's it, I have to go sleep. I was really tired in the morning. Sleep a little longer, but switch my days between day and night. Don't even have a time to do my nails. I start to clean my nails a little bit because I was using this week's regular nail polish and just start to chip. So I tried to clean a little bit, I did it, but then just don't have really energy to do gel nails right now. I guess too much on my mind, seriously. Oh, I lost my needle. Okay. I will be back. Maybe we will stitch one more time on this canvas, we'll see. But for now it's just a boring color, so let me do it by myself, and then I come back to you with maybe something juicy color in here if I figure out. I don't know what's 24. Let me check number 24, what kind of threads that is. Do you want a peekaboo of my, no, maybe no time for peekaboo, no. Oh, okay, 24, oopsie, look, it's a beautiful orange color. So maybe I will stitch with you that pink symbol. Okay. Is my... Okay, I have a few maybe seconds left. Okay, I will show you what I'm stitching there. Oh, I'm supposed to flip this camera. Okay, so I'm gonna show you this way. See the sampler? I finished all the black color, this yellow, lots of black, and I'm stitching this pink one. So always have to stitch over this daisy, and it's gonna be done. One more color. All right, back to my tomatoes. Project number 2. Do you remember this one? It's the holiday villa, 14 count and 47-38 centimeters. Let me show you. That's the part that I am stitching right now. It's a beautiful creek, water up there running around. We have some ducks up there on the water, as you can see, 3 of them, I think, or 2 in a rock, maybe 2. I thought the other one, like 2 of them, but I think it's a rock. Then we have what up there? Some flowers growing, basket of flowers, beautiful house. Looks like some lilac tree maybe up there. It's the fall time, gorgeous trees, amazing sky, and the mountains in the back up there. And what else in here? Just the rocks. Lots of backstitch up there. Love this design. So originally this design I received from New Homey, and just for curiosity I did check website. It's not available, looks like it's not working anymore. So I saw this design in different stores, so I will link it up you to this design from any other stores if you don't mind. So let's see, here's the threads that we will have. 2 pallets in here, and basically it's a very pretty, very nice to stitch with them. Feels kind of like silky and soft. So what I have in here already, that's the part, you know, this corner that I'm stitching, and this is the corner that I'm done. Looks so good. Look at those deers. I already did some backstitching here because this baby, you couldn't even see it without backstitch. So now it's kind of, we have a little deer. The only mistake I did in here a French knot, which I shouldn't. It's supposed to be like just a backstitch, or maybe even black stitch, like a X. I'm not sure what's up there, but I wanted to try French knot for the eye. It's a little bit too big. Like Mama has such a lovely eye up there. And look at these pretty flowers. I did some backstitch. There's on the rocks, if you can see that. Not much backstitch I see in here. No rocks. Where else? Oh, there's some in here, like barely visible. But we have, you see, like, I didn't have a scissors here yet. Okay, I'm not going to point with my fingers. So now what I do, I park my threads. Pretty blue color, and it's a darker shade that I already have a blue in here. We're going to stitch this brown, it's like a half of triangle, half the corner brown symbol. So I will start this from like a left side to the right, go up, 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 turn around, and go to this bigger part in here because I have a lot of this size. So of this symbol, I mean. So I have this not very big frame. My getting out of focus. Frame, not very big frame. Over flashing with the light a little bit, but it's comfortable to stitch with. Most of the symbol I can see in here. The only what I cannot see, it's on this side because it's inside of the frame. So if I have to pick a bow, I have to pick a bow in the just go back to my papers up there to check. Some symbols I can see in here, for example 12, this orange, I can do 12 without even looking at, but also I have 12 right in here so I can see. Yeah, so I decided to continue to work a little bit, go this way on the bottom in here, because it's a lot of the same symbol and would be easy for me to stitch with you on camera. And then later on, I don't know if I want to continue kind of like this way to get this, that's the water supposed to run in here, or maybe I will go up and start with this. See, I have a little bit flowers up there, that's the, and that's the, this part, you see the tree with the flowers on the bottom, so it's kind of like a stamp of the tree starting here. So I don't know which way I want to go, up or sideways. I want to see those ducks. I think it's a 3 ducks, unless no, I don't think it's a rock. I think it's a 1, 2, 3. It's just because it's a male, it's colorful, and female usually not colorful. So I think it is. It's a 3rd duck in here. All right, let's get stitched. Well, let's stitch a little bit together now, about maybe 20 minutes or so, to add some more progress to our stitching weekend stitches, whatever. All right, first thing, it's going to be okay. What is okay? It's going to be a little bit more difficult for me to stitch on camera, maybe 14 count. Well, we stitched that before with you, but kinda. I pick needle. I don't know if my needle is correct for this one. Maybe a little bit thicker. But I was comfortable. I think I was stitching the same needle my first project. I just like how my thread go behind this needle nice and smoothly. Okay, let me just check my camera if we are in focus in here or not. Okay, maybe okay. Okay, let me zoom out just a little bit. I think the focus will be a little bit better. Okay. So with this gray color, we are kind of getting to the water. So I think this is the shades of the waters now. And if I see correct, you see this spots, that's the ducks. This is for sure ducks, 100%, but can you recognize it? Absolutely not. That's why it's going to be, oh, I exit on the wrong side. Hold on, so I'm going to go forward first. And then, oh no, I was doing it right. What am I doing? Hold on. Okay, I did not start to stitch yet, I guess. Okay, so I was doing right. Yeah, the back stitching in this canvas definitely will do a lot by showing correct design details. Otherwise, those deers in the grass was like barely visible. It was just a blob of colors, but it was really bad without backstitch. So this backstitch is important for this canvas. If you one of those people who don't like backstitch, maybe you have to pick some more simple design, which I have so many designs that I've reviewed on my channel without backstitch. Lots of design. You just have to check. Plus, I already told you before that FANSELLS will be add to their cross stitch. If they have a backstitch, you will see the, I think at the title they will add backstitch. Did they finish to do this to all canvases? Probably not yet. Give them a time, but I already saw a whole bunch of canvases that it says backstitch next to it, because not everybody like it. So they try to listen, and they actually read the comment and somebody's comment under my video. So they do watch my videos and they read comments, what people think, which is nice, important. I was going to tell you some other news. Yesterday I remember what some kind of update, and maybe to the end of this week I will remember and I will tell you, unless to the end of this stitching I will remember to tell you. There was something that I supposed to oh, okay, I remember. Okay, here it is. So FANSELLS emailed to me and asked me, how do I like 18 count cross stitch? So now, if you know me very well, you know what I think about 18 count cross stitch, what they have in their stores, right? Oh boy, I thought, okay, finally company, somebody's wondering and asking me about, because so many times I was saying in my videos, but I guess nobody really was watching those videos when I did the review about the stitching and just ignore whatever. So trust me, I write down back like miles long email about what I don't like about those cross stitch, how they can be better, what need to be done to fix them. And I told that my subscribers, as I told me, to the time they don't fix the symbols, the visibility on the paper, those print, you will not purchase those canvases because it's not possible to stitch them. So also I sent a whole bunch of pictures to prove the bad spots on it, what I meant by my writing. So the owner's like, whoa, that's bad. So yes, so they probably he said that maybe they will pull out those designs from the store, so nobody will buy such a bad canvases, because they don't want a bad reputation like this, right? They want the canvases looks good. So or I said, you know, this is not very big number of colors, because the numbers of colors was 30 colors only. So I say it's not many colors to pick 30 symbols that they would be a little bit different from each other, so it will be easy to recognize them on a canvas and at the same time on a paper. And I snap a picture of Joy Sunday print and the 18 count print, have small those squares. So trust me, I wrote long email about what need to be done, and I was like, thank you so much for asking, because this is my problem for a long time. And I said that the same problem is you know, the other stuff is bad. So let's see now what's gonna happen. If you see I don't remember seeing 18 count in FANSELLS store. By the way, since we are talking about FANSELLS, I will link it up this canvas to FANSELLS, because not long ago I saw this canvas in their store, so might as well just link it up to the FANSELLS without looking anywhere else. And yes, so we'll see now what's gonna happen with those canvases, if they are pull out them from the stores, because as I mentioned before, many stores work with the same head office. It's just I have a different stores and different people who take care of those stores. So if one store and FANSELLS, Ryan, he's kind of like a higher, and so whatever it is, he for sure getting right to the head office. So hopefully this problem will be solved. So now I'm just curious to see stores who had these canvases, are they pull them out or they will fix it quickly. So I don't know yet. When I will know news about any changes, you will first to know. And time from time I will remind about myself, and I will email to them and ask if it's any changes, any better work, any good canvases. So we'll see what happens. But I'm just like, I was really pleased actually that I had my soul put up there on a table to tell all the details and pictures, what to make it better, what's bad in them. So yeah, we'll see what happens now. Good thing I remember about this, because I wanted to give you this update in my last time stitching and I forgot. 7:25 right now, and a little bit my show will start in 8 o'clock. My favorite show that I'm watching only once a week, watching TV, that is Survivor. And I even set alarm so I don't miss it, because when I do my craft, oh my god, I'm losing my time. And then later my husband would say, did you watch the show? Oh, I forgot, why did you remind me? So lately he would call me twice already, not today, but like in the last 2 weeks. He called me and remind me about my show, and I was like, whoa, thank you for reminding, I already forgot. So I quickly set alarm so I don't forget again. You know, lots of things in my mind, doesn't hold the whole thing in my brains. So that's the show I've been waiting patiently all week, and it's getting better and better. Love the show, and I would be like, oh, I would love to play the game. But if I would be like 10 years younger, before all the troubles in the health wise, because now I don't think I would be handle any of those challenges, but I would survive without food, that's for sure. That's not a problem. I think I will continue this portion from the deer and this water part, because those water, let me show you one more time quickly. You see how this water in here looks so good, like those bubbles, foaming water, because they're running fast through those rocks. I know it's after focus right now because it's a little bit close to the camera, but that portion are so beautiful to me that I think I will continue to stitch this area as much as possible till I get this maybe water and those ducks. And I decided that I might will create back stitch for the way in here, so we can see kind of like quick results. Like I just like love to see this deer and few of these rocks in here back stitch. It's like it's pleasant to your eyes to stitch and see actual picture instead of something that you don't understand what you're looking for. Yeah, so little by little, when I have like a portion stitched and I have a good opening for the back stitch, I think I will do right away. Okay, I'm gonna push a little bit forward. I was diamond painting my owl last night and today. I created good progress. Maybe someday I will work with you one more time on that canvas to finish kinda. So I will be working till it's like almost done, and then I will create one more video and show you the finished project. So tell me in the comments if you okay if I post this link to Fansell, because I was going to get the link from New Homie. I used to have like a good relationship with the person who worked in the store. Everything was going like so smoothly. We never have problems. And then quit, and I never heard from them again. So that's why I wasn't sure if the store still open or not. And I remember some of you told me that they are still exist. But when I opened the store last night, it says sorry, something. Well, it's not open anyway. The website is not open. So if you don't want to from Fansell, I can maybe see if I can find this canvas on Amazon or AliExpress. So just you can comment and tell me from which site you would be more comfortable to order. Amazon would be probably much quicker. Depends, I don't know about cross stitch, if cross stitch would be fast or not. This is really soothing color to stitch with. I like this deep blue, or I would say like a deep turquoise, maybe almost like a gray color. I don't know, very very pretty soothing color, comfortable for eyes. Okay, see what I'm saying? I'm going to go this way, this way, this way, and then from here I will jump to here and go that way. Did not stitch this canvas for a long time, and I think it's because I was sure that store not open anymore, so I thought, okay, why? Well, I know I have to kind of finish this design, but if store closed, how can I promote? But then I thought, okay, hold on, all the stores kind of have very similar product, and when I was strolling one time through the pages looking for a new product to review, I saw this canvas exist in different stores. You just have to pick which stores you're more comfortable to order from. Okay. What kind of news, what else news I have? I don't know. Well, today, as I record this part of the video, it's a Wednesday, 22nd. It's a buddy's birthday today. Yeah, he is 6 years old. Big boy. It's his birthday. It's his birthday. Catherine, of course, you know, if to give one treat, you have to get another one treat. So both of them, my Goldies got a scoop of ice cream. Catherine put for them vanilla ice cream with the peanut butter doggy treats on the inside. Oh, they were so happy to have that little treat. They don't get it too often, ice cream. Almost never, unless in the summer somebody eat. This winter we barely even have ice cream in the house. This is just about a jug, maybe like a liter. This big one. I don't know how much of their 500 ml maybe. So they had some ice cream today for treat. If you have an Instagram, please join me there. My craft Instagram, Lovecraftforever XO. See, I'm getting now advertisement, my other social media. If you like beauty stuff, makeup, nails, clothes, all that stuff, you can join my Instagram, Nataliya Simpson. Also YouTube channel, Nataliyaxo. I have another Instagram, but up there I don't post nothing but like in the summer. That one kind of like a treasure hunt, coins, some rocks, but detecting beauty, that one I did not post for a long time, nothing up there. Same thing, my YouTube channel, detecting beauty, kind of sleeping through the winter, and usually I post up there stuff like travel maybe, and camping, some adventures. So yes, I have a whole bunch of different YouTube channel, and they all have a different type of videos, so check them out. Okay, I didn't see this one, symbols. I need to jump from here to the bottom a little bit in here. Yeah, it's much easier to stitch on 11, I have to say. Okay, we go here because it's not far away, so that's an easy jump in here. Like link of the threads on 11 count and 14 count, it's the same link of the thread, but because we stitch in such a, like a bigger axis on 11 count, the thread go usage like a very fast. On 14 count you change your thread and you stitch and like feels like forever, long time, because smaller stitches and take a much longer to finish. Wow, we already stitching 21 minutes of this canvas, and I see that my battery also flashing because this is my second video today. I just did video review, and that video will play on Thursday, I believe, which you already watched by now, so my battery might die too. After that I will get back to you with the progress of my stitching, unless I will find some, like, you know, some updates to tell you. I will check in with you sooner, but I definitely would love to have a good progress on these canvases, on 2 of them. I'm actually glad I choose this one. Maybe I will try to stitch with you once counted cross stitch. I don't know, that will be kind of a little trouble, I think. I don't know if I'm brave enough, because if I make a mistake I would be very mad to tear apart. Alright, my friends, keep stitching, don't give up, try something new. If you never stitch counted or printed, well, most of us stitch counted, but if you never stitch printed, try it. It's so easy because you don't have to think too much, just follow the pattern, symbols. Okay, it's going to stop now. Let's see, back to back. I decided not to put first project first on the end, but actually the second project that we just work with you. And today is Saturday evening already. I am whooped. I already recorded and uploaded 3 videos today. This video will be 4th. So you know what, first in the morning I wake up, I've been working all day on recording videos. So basically this week, see, in Canada week start on Sunday. Me being European, our week start on Monday, so it's kind of like screwed up for me. But all this week I already have a video on my channel scheduled. Yes, all week I already have a video for every day, and it's most of them unboxing video. You will have, I might will have to add like a second video maybe on Wednesday. Oh, even Sunday. Just look up, maybe even Sunday. I don't know if I have energy to record one more video that I plan for Sunday, or maybe I'm not gonna have time to even upload. I mean, yeah, this video alone will be uploaded probably all night long. Hopefully we'll get in time for 6 o'clock in the morning. So as you can see, my goal was for this one, I wanted to create this because where we were with you, kind of like with the deer in here, right, this part was stitched, kind of stitched, some was missing. So I wanted to see waterfalls because it looks amazing to me, and I did it. Oh my god, I think I did a good chunk in here. And also look, I even did back stitch. Here there's my ducks, 2 ducks. Third one will be somewhere on the edge in here, so I cannot see that yet, but I already did back stitch on the ducks. I did back stitch in here, you see on those rocks up there, go up to the deer, and then by the deer's head I have some brown color few of the symbols in here. I still have to stitch, you see that, so I couldn't kind of continue of my back stitch to go in here, but at least now I'm getting away. You see my water, I can see. So if I can zoom out there, now I can see, because I was stitching in here, and whatever I have same color, I kind of stitched a little bit or park in here. So now I can see the water go all the way up there. Now recently on Instagram, one of my friends asked me a question. I think she's a new viewer to my channel, and she asked me how I park my threads. If I stitch cross country or I park my threads, what kind of method I'm using. So I promised that on Sunday I will explain. I did this in many times, but if it's new people, I don't mind to repeat myself, because it's kind of hard to see all cross stitch tips and tricks, whatever I'm doing, because it's too many videos on my channel. So here's I'm gonna say, okay, so I do like to cross stitch cross country. So if I pick color, I just go till I stitch. In this particular design, you can see that I did park some stitches, and if I can zoom out even more, you can see that. Let me just fix the camera a little bit, it's too straight. Okay, as you can see, I have a whole bunch of threads, and I kind of roll them in here to keep it away. Sometimes I put some like a flat magnet on the top of them so to hold them, and then I have some threads in here coming out from here, and I have some thread in here that's actually still on the needle because I was stitching last night to fall at 5 o'clock in the morning. I really wanted to make this progress, and then I decided to go and stitch back stitch. So yeah, I was so happy how much I stitch in here. Basically kind of like it's like this chunk, I guess, plus in here on the top of the gears, and I park. So about the parking, you can see in here my 2 threads on the edge of my frame. So I stitch, 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 cross country, and when I get close to the frame, I know that this exactly same symbol continue in here because I still have, you know, good chunk of design go this way yet. So I don't want to cut in here. So when I will reframe my frame, I will continue and use up these stitches first to get rid of this parking. So for now, this is going to be kind of like hiding right up there and stays underneath like this, hiding inside. Now in here, I would stitch them. If I would just stitch for my own sake without being like weekend stitches as a review and get the goal that I want to be, I would stitch it because all these colors that you see in here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 threads in here parked, all them was involved in here, or like at the bottom some dark and greens in here. So I stitch in here, and when I don't have this thread in here anymore, I didn't want it to put this thread back into my palette, you know, put back in here. So I just park in here, stitch few stitches, and that way when I will stitch next one, because I told you that after this one I want to continue to work this way to the top, right? So I park in here, stitch few stitches, and then I left because I wanted to stitch in here first. If I would continue with the same thread to stitch all the way in here, I wouldn't get this goal that I wanted. So that's why I was like stitch, 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 park, stitch, stitch, and park in here to my next color in here, because I did not want that stitch the whole thread, because then I would be stitched much less in here. I think it looks so good. Look at these waterfalls, how beautiful they look. I'm so happy with this canvas. So yes, when I will stitch next frame after, you know, after this video, then I will when my video will be load tonight, Saturday night. I have a long time wait till my video, probably gonna be stay all night again. I will finish all this threads in here. I will stitch this dark one that I have thread in here still on my needle, but these 3 colors that I have in here parked will go to my next frame, so they will be staying in here, and I will stitch them as soon as I move my frame. So that's the only way where I park. But just to stitch one square and park, no, that would be like a waste of time, and I would stitch much less. It's so much easier to start one thread and finish. But the other thing, for example, we have a thread, you know, in 6 threads, right? So we stitch 14 count in 2 threads. So sometimes I pull out this thread of 6. So it's mean 3 times I have a chance to stitch with the same color. So if I do same color a lot in here, if I have a lot of the same color, I stitch this one all the way, and then I'm just pick it up another color and stitch, you know, maybe in the same square but different color, instead of go all the way, let's say this purple, right? No, let's say this brown that I have in here, brown. So of course I have lots of these brown colors in here because there's a house in here, cottage. So if I stitch this thread and I finish all 6 threads of them, so I would maybe not pick another brown thread to continue cross country, but start from where I left, that I already have you know, empty stitches, and continue with that color till I finish all 6 threads, and then start new color to continue 6 threads till I finish. And if I finish in here that I don't have any more same symbol, then I would park my thread left over on a palette. I hope I explained that you can understand my rumble in here. Okay, so that is it for this week, my friends. I think this week was probably the most progress I created because both of my canvases this week 14 count, and that was a lot of stitches. I don't know, 3,000, no, more than 2, maybe like around 3,000 stitches I make in here on this canvas, plus back stitch. Then also I was diamond painting as well, but that I will show you in diamond painting design. So now we are going to say goodbye to this design for a while. Tonight I will finish all the spark threads so we don't have to keep this hanging around. And my first canvas that we were stitching with you, Tomato, from FANSELLS. So if I find the same design from FANSELLS, it's going to be like a both from FANSELLS, okay? Because New Home it doesn't open anymore. So this design, my goal was to go and stitch this background in here, the doily. So what I stitched there, let me get you a little bit close to me. So we were stitching with this olives in here. It looks like a bum, like I say. So we were stitching in here, started. So I stitched from here to here. I see some darks. Okay, hold on. All the way. See even some stitches in here. So all this I stitched. So if I flip on this side, well, that's how much I stitch. And that's my in first 2 maybe days I was stitching this, because I don't know, yeah, I think this design I was stitching it 2 days because I really wanted to create more progress on that deer. When I saw that I'm kind of close to finish this waterfalls, I'm just like really sit down and I wanted to finish. So that's why I spent more time on this design and I did much more progress in here. But if you think, that's a good chunk in here as well. For 14 count, that's a lot of stitches. I don't know how many hundreds in here, but that's alright. So I do have a park needle in here as well, because in here that I have, if I can show you upside down like that, for example, for me to stitch right now this blue color, that's what I'm stitching right now, blue color. To stitch that I need to retread my needle to stitch yellow first, because I have in here some singles design that I have to finish them first and then main color to continue. So I think I will stitch more maybe tonight again, because it's still Saturday today and I have to wait till my 3 more video upload to my computer. So I will be stitching and editing video, and I want to stitch more, kind of more this back stitch even with this green color. Hopefully I can get at least like to the top, kind of to the top of my canvas, because this would be kind of like a center. So I can, if I can finish this, that would be amazing. I don't think I will do that much because that would be way too much. I'm already tired, but definitely I will finish this thread that I have in here parked, and I will finish all this part. So what do you think about my progress this week? I think this week I did really good. Plus I think I already showed you that I did some progress on my sampler, right? That was also kind of stitching. I don't even remember anymore when I was stitching. So this too got really loved this week. I stitched a lot. I did diamond painting just once this week. Yeah, I was really into the cross stitching. And then last night, oh my god, you want to hear the story, or should I tell you story on Wednesday? You know what, I will tell you story on Wednesday because this video will be long. It's about raccoon. All right, see you soon, my friends. Till next Sunday.